Hello mga ka-Wisers, this is James Vilon, a law student, political science and history practitioner, and you're currently watching at Wiser Pinoy TV. So, before anything else, I would like to say thank you very much for our 1,500 subscribers. Before I would like to go to the main content of this vlog, I would like to greet and shout out Attorney Patrick Marban Velez. He was one of the adjudicators during our debate competition in the season 16 of the Square Off, the CVC firm debate at ANC. Let's proceed now to our main content. Okay, so let's start with issue number 1, or question number 1. Do you consider yourself as DDS? Personally, I do not consider myself as a DDS because if I will consider myself as a DDS, it would technically defeat my purpose of aiming to advance the welfare and the interest of the public. Because I'm for empowerment of every Filipino, and the purpose why I renamed this vlog to Wiser Pinoy TV because I would like to resonate the name of this vlog to my advocacy, which is to empower every Filipino by informing them and educating them, especially those who are who do not have the access to quality education. Somehow they could make their political stance and political opinions using what I usually discuss in this vlog or in this channel. So I am pro-Philippine Republic. I am for the government, especially if the government is doing its best for the advancement of the public welfare. I am also for criticizing the government if the government is negligent and making decisions which do not really benefit the public but would directly benefit their personal interests. So I am trying to balance the scale between the extremist groups, the so-called DDS and the Yellow Tarts, because I don't want to promote this kind of scenario wherein you really need to become member either one of the two, because that would totally degrade and that would also destroy the very essence why we are fighting and struggling for maturity of democracy and for good leadership and of course good governance with our government. So to answer with the question, I do not consider myself as a DDS. That's all. Let's proceed to the second question. Are you in favor of the ABS-CBN shutdown? Okay, so this question, I've been thinking this for a while and I have weighed things out whether or not ABS-CBN deserves to be shut down, and I have come up with a conclusion that ABS-CBN as a juridical entity should not be shut down because it would rather create harm than benefits to the entire nation. One, I would like to cite that ABS-CBN became part of the Filipino families. So, alam naman natin na maraming ordinaryong Pilipino na ngayong pandemic, the only way for them to stay at home is to have something to entertain them. And yung panunood ng TV is one reason kung bakit yung mga bata o yung mga tao ay nananatili sa kanilang mga bahay, especially this pandemic. So, I agree with those people who are saying na napaka-untimely naman ngayon pa shutdown na during pandemic. Second, though maraming mga issues on labor kasi marami ding mga hindi pa regularized sa ABS-CBN company, but this particular issue is meron naman tayong court or meron naman tayong DOLE or labor arbiter or NLRC and even the Supreme Court na magde-decide nito whether they're really violated, and if they really violated, those courts meron din silang remedies paano nila ito i-reconcile. So hindi talaga necessary na because of the labor cases or the labor exploitations na ginawa ng ABS-CBN sa maraming manggagawa is sapat na ito para i-shutdown ito. We could also penalize or punish those management or officials na responsible for this, but not necessarily na i-shutdown natin yung company, because at the end of the day, there are still many employees who are relying together with their families with this company. Not to mention also those Filipino people when it comes to entertainment na napaka-dependent din sa ABS-CBN. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi maganda ang shows ng GMA, pero at least may choices, di ba? Palipat-lipat din. Kasi yung boredom, yung pinakakalaban natin. Kasi may advocacy tayo, stay at home. Paano natin sila mapapastay at home kung wala naman silang napapanood na TV? And again, hindi lahat ng mga Filipinos could afford cable. And especially ngayon na meron tayong economic problem or crisis na hinaharap din, so kailangan magtipid. Ang pambabayad ng cable, pwede na yung pangdagdag sa pagkain. So, yun lang yung point natin dyan. And finally, of course, yung tax na binabayad nila, while many people are claiming na merong tax evasion or tax avoidance na ginawa ang ABS-CBN, but again, there is a proper forum for that, the BIR, or the BIR could attest whether they are really paying or not. And if mafa-find out yan na hindi talaga sila nagbabayad or may tax evasion or tax avoidance na nangyayari, then let the ABS-CBN pay it. Kasi meron naman ding assets yung ABS-CBN for sure. So, and if they want to penalize the people who are responsible for such act, then pwede naman nag-ikulong without shutting down the ABS-CBN. And I understand also na maraming mga Filipino na against sa ABS-CBN because of the capitalistic idea na pinire-represent ng ABS-CBN. But I understand also kung saan kayo nanggagaling. But this is our challenge as a mature people, as a citizen of this country. Our duty is to really balance the scale. Saan ba yung mas matimbang? Saan ba yung mas malaki ang benefits? At saan ba yung mas malaki yung harm na naidudulot? So for me, if you will ask me, do I agree with the shutting down of ABS-CBN? No, I don't. With the reservations. Third, are you in favor of the Balik Probinsya? So this is now the very reason why many provinces na dati wala masyadong cases of COVID, ngayon nagkakaroon na ng cases ng COVID because of the Balik Probinsya program. So, maraming tao biniblame ito kang Senator Bongo. If ipapadaig ko ang pagka-irrational ko, I would also do the same. But given that it was approved by majority of them, it was also implemented by the executive, then I would say na they should take also the accountability. Para sa akin, napaka-wrong lang na move na pinauwi yung mga nasa Manila pabalik sa probinsya nila, knowing that the risk of pagkakahawa, alam ko yung pinakapulot dulo ng programa. They really want na i-reunite yung mga family natin. But reuniting our family in the expense of many people, not just the family members, na ma-risk sa COVID is actually not practical at all. So it's the job of the government also to be visionary and to be futuristic kung ano ang magiging epekto ng programang ito. Ngayon, halimbawa, dito sa Bukidnon. So, dati, prior to the program na Balik Probinsya, kukonti lang yung number ng positive cases, nasa 3, 4, 5. But now, bawat munisipyo at bawat component ng probinsya ng Bukidnon ay nagkakaroon na ng mga positive, no, na nadidetect na doon sa test. Ang worst pa nito is that dahil sa tagal ng pagpo-process ng test, yung tao na hindi nag-isolate ay nakakahawa na siya kasi gumagala-gala na rin. So, that's one of the, I think, palpak ng gobyerno natin. Yung Balik Probinsya natin. Because, yun na nga, 19 families in the expense of the people in the province also. So, dapat careful din yung government. Yun na nga sabi ko, futuristic dapat. Fourth, are you in favor of the opening of the classes this year even though we are under pandemic? So, this is a very timely question. For me, no, because especially ngayon na tumataas yung cases ng COVID, we are in quandary whether or not isasacrifice natin yung quality ng education natin. Kasi nangyayari nito is, yung pag-open ng classes natin, I do not know if kaya ito ng DepEd na gawan talaga ng quality modules yung mga students natin, knowing that konti lang yung panahon na pag-prepare. Even nga yung K-12 program na matagal siya na panahon, it took the law for how many years before it was fully implemented. hindi nga natin fully appreciated yung impact ng K-12. How much more ito? Siguro, we just need to, kailangan lang nating piliin kung ano bang mas matimbang, buhay or edukasyon na hindi natin masisiguro ang kalidad because of the setup. Ang setup is very new to us. We are not used for modular or online because our curriculum is not really designed for that kind of setup. Kasi nare-risk din yung mga bata, yung pamilya din because of the online class. So yung mga parents nabibigatan sila, yung internet connections natin mahina. I do not know, but for me, dapat hindi muna, as long as wala pang vaccine against COVID, hindi sana natin i-open yung class. Hindi natin bigyan ng bigat yung family or yung parents ng mga bata, especially those who cannot really afford to have a gadget and even modular. Hindi naman lahat ng bata nakakaintindi. Nandun din yung inggit at saka pagkukwestiyon ng economic status ng mga bata. It only creates insecurity and frustration sa mga bata na hindi nakaka-afford ng mga gadgets for online classes. So, for me, I do not favor with the opening of the classes, especially na wala pang vaccine and we are under pandemic. And finally, the fifth question, kasi nilimit ko lang yung vlog na ito for 5 questions. And hopefully, if meron pa tayong ma-receive na mga questions na worthy na maging content ng vlog, then we will have a part 2 of this. Who could best replace Duterte as president? This question is very personal and I don't want na maging bias ako nito. But I'll just, sabi ko naman, brave dapat, di ba? Yung mga nag-express at parang talagang tatakbo for 2022 presidential election, Manny Pacquiao. Of course, Leni Robredo will be running also. Sara Duterte will be running also. So, ito lang yung tatlo na nag-float as early as now hindi naman sila express, pero whether express sila or hindi, yung mga supporters nila gumagawa na ng ingay as early as now. Yung tinatawag natin na mind conditioning. Manny Pacquiao is a philanthropist, but I don't think so kaya niyang maging presidente. Walang problema kasi sa kanyang kabaitan because isa naman talaga yan sa qualities ng isang president na dapat mabait at may empathy sa mga mahihirap. Si Leni Robredo naman din, she's doing great during the pandemic. In fairness sa mga initiative niya, she's doing good. I think maganda yung team na nag-compose sa kanyang support system niya because ang dami niyang mga positibong ginagawa ngayon during pandemic, minus lang yung mga comment niya, banat niya against the administration because at the end of the day, she's still part of the administration. Yun din yung nakakalungkot kasi ang hinahanap ko kasi sa leader is not promoting division but rather uniting leader. Kasi yun yung kailangan natin kasi yung mga tao watak-watak din. So, if wala tayong leader na uniting leader, then hindi din masasolve yung problem that we are facing today, especially yung division nga ng country natin, in a political aspect. When it comes to competence also with Leni Robredo, the same with Manny Pacquiao, even if hindi naman talaga sila super katalinuhan kasi meron naman din mga videos na nakikita natin na hindi rin tama yung mga ginagawa nila, especially yung na-share ko lately na nagkukwenta siya about bigas.
Kasi kung pagbabasihan natin, presyo pa lang ng bigas. As of 2 weeks ago, hindi ko alam ngayon, wala akong update ng presyo, 42. As of today, 42 yung presyo ng bigas, that's 4 pesos. 4 pesos mas mahal kesa dun sa pag-umpisa ng pagkwenta ng trade. Ang 4 pesos, ang estimate nila 10 kilos per week per Filipino family. So kung 10 pesos per week 10 kilos per week per Filipino family, ano na yon? Di ba 40 a week na agad? Sa isang buwan, yung 40 times 4, di 1,600 bigas pa lang yun.
I do not know kung saan patungo yung kwintada niyan at talagang tuloy-tuloy niya. So, they could actually hire intelligent people to do the planning. They just need to represent and symbolize whatever they are symbolizing. So, with Sara Duterte also, she has the experience in the local government. She's also a lawyer. She's very brave. I think it's, for me, I want Sara Duterte to be the next president among the three. So, pero then again, marami pang mga pwedeng mangyari. Malayo pa ang 2022, but as of this moment, based on my opinion, yun lang yung opinion ko na I'm more inclined to support Sara Duterte if she will run, because in fairness naman din sa leadership ni Sara, she is an epitome of an empowered woman, kasi medyo masculine din tong si Sara Duterte. So I do not know if you also share the same notion and perspective with me. Pero then again, wala akong problema whoever sits as the president, because nagdepende naman din yan sa mga tao, kasi whoever na uupo dyan, yung mga lefties, always din yan against din yan sila sa administration. So you cannot really expect them to support a specific president. Basta yun yung gagawin natin. We should be vigilant towards the government. So kung may mga mabuting mga ginagawa yung government natin, then let us appreciate that, credit that. And then if may mga negatibo naman, let's criticize, because that is part of our commitment to the government, to really criticize and make them realize what is the correct and which is the wrong one. So that's all. Thank you very much, especially sa mga, i-mention ko lang yung mga friends ko na they really support my vlog. They keep on sharing also videos. So thank you very much, Harry Lee Magalasin and Alexis John Tizon, for extra supporting this vlog. And of course, sa mga hindi ko na-mention, marami pa namang mga episodes and videos na gagawin ko sa vlog channel na ito. So do not be disheartened, kasi I will be giving you also the moment to shine. Charot. So that will be all. Thank you very much. And again, do not forget to subscribe. Again, this is James and Villan, and thank you for watching Wiser Pinoy TV.